Everyone, and welcome again to G's MCT. Today we're gonna be doing a movie review on Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Now, before we get into this clip here, I want to say this: the movie was interesting, and I'm gonna say it was amazing. Nothing short of amazing. Now, I'm gonna be giving my reaction and my commentary in this movie. Now, we're going to start from this part over here when you see the starting of this episode. So you see actually Doctor Strange of another universe, from another universe, actually running with America. And let's get into it. Let me show you what's going on. Because this is a reaction video, so let's go.
¿Eso lo mató?
No, con eso lo matamos.
The Book of Ashanti.
It's too strong. I can't.
That was actually when the creature was like, fighting them. And imagine getting into this movie and this is the first thing you see. This is the first reaction. Like, it starts with a whole goddamn fight. Like, and it is quite interesting. So this is when they first met, and I'm gonna make the topic very short. So they first met. This is the first, not the first meeting. I mean, this is the first clip that we see, and it looked like this Doctor Strange actually had no choice and thought that it was a best idea to take away America's powers. And although taking away America's powers is just gonna end up killing her. And I'm gonna say this: I love the movie, and today I'm about to decide. I'm deciding to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi 1 later on, but I decided to do this movie review because I think it is nice. So let's go on again so that you can see what I'm talking about.
I'm so sorry. This is the only way.
We're friends.
And that is when the creature take him. So this scene over here is when she actually fell into Doctor Strange's universe. So we're gonna stop it there. So this is when she fell into the Doctor Strange universe, and I'm pretty sure she was looking for him, and there was this creature like octopus like that was pursuing her and literally trying to capture her. And she was just running away. And I'm gonna say the picture in the production of this movie is spectacular. And I'm gonna say this: the movie gave what it was given in the trailers. I was so excited to watch this movie, and I don't understand that the time I was watching Obi-Wan Kenobi, the first series was nice, but the second one, it kind of a little bit dull. And now I'm going to go back to that series because I want to watch more of that. But let's get into this. Let's go back. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
Look out!
Do I know you?
Yeah. Like she literally hid under it, and this creature was like looking for her everywhere. It was just looking for her everywhere, and it finally just I wonder how it could just move around like that and it got like very tiny tentacles. And I'm gonna say this: it was scary looking at this creature. I'm gonna say the creator of this image, I'm gonna give him a 5-star for creating this octopus, because it was realistic and it was scary with a big eyes.
Who's this? Yeah, I was gonna ask the same question. Hey.
So this is when she actually met Strange, and his body the guy, is it the Grand Wizard or what they call them? And this is what I want to say. It was interesting because you see a lot in this. Hold on. So and while they try to take America and find help, Doctor Strange decided he was gonna go and meet Wanda and ask Wanda for help because he understood that America needed help, and she couldn't find help, and the other Doctor Strange already said. So we're gonna, you know what? Let's cut to the scene of Wanda, and I'm gonna come back with my commentary. Let's go with the scene.
Mom, you can tuck me in, Mom.
I will. Family is forever. We could never truly leave each other, even if we tried.
So I'm gonna say this about that Wonder part. In the Wonder part, you can see Wonder, that particular part is her dreaming. Let's not forget. Wanda is dreaming about the other multiverse, and she's dreaming about her children that she didn't have in this particular universe. So she's literally she told Strange something about every time she goes to bed, it's like a fairy tale, like a dream, and every time she comes back, it's like a curse. So and I understand, I kind of understand to a certain point why Wanda wanted to go to the other universe, but at the same time I was a little bit worried about how she tried to achieve that. So you know what, here is, okay, we're gonna cut to this part here.
To leave this.
Okay.
I made mistakes, and people were hurt. I'm going to leave this.
Yeah, so you heard her. She even said she did make mistake. And this particular other part here is the clip that I just cut very, very short because I don't want to have a very, very long clip. And like I said, I want this video I don't want to do a long video. I want it to be short and neat and fast. So Wanda managed to talk to Strange about giving her America because she said she wanted to move to the other universe. She wants to move. So you know what? We're gonna hear what she wants to say in this part. So
It's reality, and go to one where I can be with my children. Then it won't be Wanda who comes for her. It will be the Scarlet Witch.
So the person you went to ask for help and told exactly where I am is the person that's trying to kill me.
I'm not a monster, Stephen. I'm a mother.
So, if you're looking at how this is going, Wanda does not see herself as problematic. She does not see, I'm going to say this, Wanda in this particular, multiverse of madness, it is what it is. Wanda has literally gone mad. And I feel like with the desperation of wanting to have kids and the fact that Wanda is ready to sacrifice everybody and anyone that stands in her way just to get America. And I was thinking, okay, couldn't you just get America and just, let her help you out? But at the same time, there was a scary part of a question that I had in my head the whole time I was watching this multiverse of madness. Was every time Wanda would say she wants to go to the other universe, I'm like, what is going to happen to the mother of that other side? And this is the thing. I think Wanda already had everything planned in her head. She was going to get rid of that other her. Wanda was definitely going to get rid of that other her in the other universe. So, you know what? I'm going to say this. It's a little bit cold, but I understand the desperation, but it's too much. It's kind of like reaching. I understand that you can have kids, but you could as well you could visit sometimes, but literally try to take everybody's life all because I mean, shouldn't it? I feel like it should be a little bit of a compensation for Wanda to actually understand that another part of her actually do have kids and actually do have the life that she wish she had. So let's go back. Now, this scene over here is America, literally in her memory. She to the other universe. They actually travel to the next universe because Wanda tried to literally eliminate her on stand with Doctor Strange, and she had to like teleport, open a portal to this other universe, and it looked like it is way developed than our universe that Doctor Strange came from. And when she was looking at this, it's like her looking at her memories and remembering her parents, and actually remembering how she actually activated her force power. And I kind of feel like my reaction to this video is like, I hope that when she actually opened that portal, her parents, I kind of want to have hope that her parents are still alive somewhere. Because if you notice, when you go through the when you're trying to pass through the portal, there are many like like they say, multiverses that you have to, there were so many that I hope she didn't transport them to one that it's terrible, so.
Hello, Stephen.
Adios.
You have exhausted my patience. This is me being reasonable.
And I remember the part where Wanda was like, she was like, just give me America. I'm trying to be reasonable with you. And Strange is like, you trying to kill everybody for children that you never had. And she was like, and you're protecting a child that you just met. As if that was the same thing. It wasn't the same thing. There was nothing the same about that. So we're gonna go over here. This was the time after Wanda tried. There was also this other version where Wanda, they actually like put Wanda in a mirror. It was like a mirror prison where she couldn't escape, and Wanda literally used the reflections to come out. I'm gonna show you the clip where she actually used the reflections to come out. Like, she used water and all the things around her to literally create a portal to try, and she literally used that portal to destroy a lot of the people in the temple. Although it was a fortress, it was not that strong. It was not strong enough to hold Wanda. And she literally came out of this golden thing, like a mirrory thing. That scene was quite scary. I'm gonna just play it.
It will be the Scarlet Witch.
So the person.
So yeah, that part was scary. So when Wanda actually caught up to them, this was the scene where Wanda actually tried to take away the powers from America, and Strange had to literally run to the rescue and just jump in front of Wanda, and just they had to travel through many multiverses. So let me show you what.
This is New York and the multiverse.
And he literally, I remember she asked him when they got there, she asked him like, I'm wondering that you are not throwing up. And he was like, this is not my first Strange trip. And then literally just threw up. And she was like, yeah. I guess she's just I think she's used to it. She's used to traveling so much that I think she said she has traveled up to 700 or something, or 7,000, but she has gone through a lot of multiverses, a lot of different multiverse. So she probably very, very used to it.
There it is. Who's master of the sanctum?
Okay, and then yes, this particular clip over here, they actually had to go to where Strange was, and this guy, I hope that you guys remember him. He was like fighting Strange to get what was it called? There was a position, I can't remember right now. Is it is it Grand something? Or I can't remember. I'm sorry, but he was like trying to fight for the position, and he actually lost in Strange's universe. But here he is still alive, and he still harbors that anger, even when the Strange in this particular like universe is already dead. Like this Strange is dead. He used the book that Wanda actually also used, and he just decided, you know what, he was at risk. Everybody, if he was around, he was just a risk to everybody. And although he got the position where what he wanted, he still continued. He still literally continued harboring some kind of hate. And this is another thing. This is where the Illuminati topic comes up. You know, they had like some Illuminati. Hold on a second, let me get into that. So before we get into that, to the Illuminati part, I want you to see this part where after Strange has literally gone to, you know, to the other universe, Wanda started, you know, they call it dream walking. But when you want to dream walk, you need like another you in the other universe to be able to dream walk. So Wanda had to literally stay over here in the original universe, and literally teleport by dream walking. So I'm just gonna show you. I mean, this particular scene was something, so we're just gonna get into it.
And pursue their enemies from afar.
So this was actually when she tried to take over the body of the other Wanda in the other universe. And she finally took over the body, by the way. She finally took it over.
Why don't you both start?
And
Tommy.
yeah, the disciple, one of the I don't know if I should call them magicians or how they call them. I can't remember the name right now. That the lady literally destroyed that book that Wanda was using, and she died. She literally sacrificed herself destroying the book. And Wanda needed another source to be able to connect to her other self, so she will threaten him. And she literally did. I mean, for somebody that is fighting for kids that didn't come out of your womb, it is a lot. It is a lot of desperation. I mean, it is something to be frightened of.
The dark hold spells. You are
the dark hold spells. I think I'm gonna write this down because yes, I don't want to be forgetting the name. I always forget the name. So we're gonna write it down there. Dark hold spells. Okay, let's get back into this.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Okay, Sorcerer Supreme. So the other sorceress, the sorceress actually did sacrifice herself. Yeah, so she is gonna ask the Sorcerer Supreme to take her to go find the Dark Hole spell, another Dark Hole spell. But then he will actually tell her that is a copy, that is not the original thing. And Wanda will ask him to take her to where it is, and you're gonna see it over here.
Perhaps we will be the exception.
And that was when he actually told her that, you know, the place is actually like nobody have ever gone there and come back alive. Nobody have ever succeeded in literally going there. And normally they cannot teleport there directly. They can teleport like halfway, and the rest of the journey they have to go through with feet. And Wanda was like, I don't care what is over there. I want the Dark Hole spell. And this is what happened next. So over here in this clip, you see that they have gotten This is the time Wanda actually got there, and they were like these creatures that were literally waiting for Wanda to come. They were waiting for her to arrive, and when she finally arrived, these creatures were like bowing down and literally welcoming her back. And she was like asking, the sorcerer Cyprian was actually afraid.
It's a throne. You're wondering what happens now. In the infinite multiverse, there's a cure for every illness.
Okay, this particular part over here is when he asked her, why do you need to kill America? You could just use her power to get to where you want to go. Exactly the same question everybody has been asking. And Wanda said, no, she needs America's power for her own, so that in case her children fall sick, she can easily travel through universe and get cure for her kids. So that's why she wanted the power that America holds, and that's why America has to die, because America can't live without the power. And one thing with America is she's very unique. She's only one of a kind. She does not have any other part of herself in any other universe. She's just the only one.
I was meant to rule everything. But that's not what I want. I just want my boys.
It sounds so simple. It sounds so simple, at the same time so difficult, and it is total oblivious and total madness. And I understand why they call it the multiverse of madness now. I totally understand. So later on, Wanda had to literally pick him up, like you saw already, and throw him off a cliff. Now, this other part here, you're going to see Wanda literally facing the Illuminati. And this is the thing. I was quite disappointed with the Illuminati in every way possible. Because Captain America and, is it Captain Marvel? Like, in the other universe, they are much stronger, but in this universe, like, she killed them very, very easily. It was a shame. This is how dream walking. So she dream walks and she comes over to this universe and leaves. And then she literally goes into this universe to look for her kids. So she literally goes to look for her kids, and Captain America literally comes out and literally like tries to stop her. And it did not go well for anybody at all. It did not go well for anybody at all. I'm just going to say it.
Is their mother still alive?
Yes.
This is when the Fantastic Four guy was telling her that it is not a good idea for her to take the child. Wanda did not even want to negotiate or do anything. She just wanted to get rid of them.
Good. There will be someone left to raise them. What mouth?
And that particular scene where you see the guy with no mouth, like, Wanda is just amazing. And her power is just, I was saying to myself, there is nobody that can literally defeat this woman. It is going to take miracle. Even Doctor Strange himself could not defeat this woman. Like, how is this movie going to end? That we start with fighting Captain America there.
Haven't you had enough?
And I think the worst mistake Captain America made was for her to literally say, no, I can do this all day, and literally died instantly. Like, I'm like, why do you say you can do this all day? You just died a second later. Like, girl, maybe you shouldn't have said anything. You shouldn't have said anything. And this is Captain Marvel. I mean, I'm gonna say this, when it comes to the fighting scene, the girls actually did put up a lot of fight. The guys, on the other hand, they were the first to go. But the girls actually did put up a fight. They put up a lot of fights. And this is her going after. Okay, that part, we're gonna come back to the part. So before we go back to that part where Wanda literally went into the laboratory, let's come back into this particular scene here, which is actually very interesting as well. Now, this is the part when they were asking for help and literally they would not give Doctor Strange help. Instead, they actually held her and America hostage and put them in somewhere kind of like a laboratory or something. And they were supposed to kill both of them. They were supposed to literally eliminate both of them. So we're just going to go over here. After the last scene where you saw Wanda going into the lab, she came into the lab and Strange's girlfriend over here, you're going to see her later. In this other universe, she was working for the lab as well. And although she had to literally help America. So let's go.
Just because we jump ship doesn't mean we're...
Seal shut!
And over here, before we jump into this part, over here is when Wanda was literally pursuing them. Like she was pursuing them. And they had to literally run and they had to like go and open another portal and try to escape from Wanda and try to get the book that could help them destroy Wanda. So over here, they tried to go and get the Book of Ashanti. So the Book of Ashanti is a book that can help you like eliminate your enemies. And from the starting of the video, if you can look over here, you can see this particular part, they were trying to get the book.
I can't hold it.
The Book of Ashanti was this particular part here. If you watch in the back here, you see the image at the back? That is the Book of Ashanti, and that was the book that the last Strange tried to acquire so that they can literally, let me see, I can find, trying to get this footage right. So that was the book over there. You see the thing with the blue light shining. Yeah, that's the book over there. And the last Strange tried to use to use this book to literally help America, but it didn't work, and he literally ended up dying. So we're gonna move on to this part over here where they were trying to go back and get that book, and Strange had to like open this other portal to that book. But this is the thing, they didn't even succeed. They didn't even succeed because the book was at last destroyed. The book was destroyed and America was actually abducted. So yeah, I'm going to say something about this particular scene because I'm going to say this. Although I love the movie and all, this particular scene over here pissed me off. And I'm going to give you a reason why it pissed me off. Like when they came into this particular space, when they opened the portal to this space over here where the book is, instead of Strange and America and the girlfriend to just go right on, run directly to that book and grab the book, they were busy looking at the lamplight. They were like, oh, look at how shiny it is. Oh, it's so shiny. I mean, it took like almost 5 to 6, I'm pretty sure, probably around 10 minutes for Doctor Strange to even try to touch the... I said to myself, can you be more slow? Like, can you be more slow? Like, Wanda is right behind you. Wanda is coming for you. She is right behind you. Like, they came into this space and they forgot about the mission that they had. They forgot about grabbing the damn book and literally using it on Wanda. But they were just, oh, look at the light. Oh, it's so beautiful over here. Oh, I'm like, are you guys running for your lives or are you just taking a tour? Because it's like they forgot about Wanda. And I was waiting for a long time. I was like, okay, you know what? I got mad at one point. I said, you know what, Wanda girl, you better get your ass in here. I'm like, Wanda, get your ass in here. You know what? They're looking stupid. They look stupid right now. Wanda, just get in here and just end this shit because I don't think they're gonna move. And if you look how slow it was for Doctor, like this particular scene frustrated me. If you look how slow Doctor Strange was going to touch the book, oh, it's so beautiful, it's glowing. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, grab the damn book. It would like you're running away from a psychopath, mad woman that just want to use. Even I'm gonna say this: America actually baffled me as well, because you know, because one day is coming for your life, and you're over there looking at how the colors of the light and the sky color, how beautiful and miraculous. Like, can you look at the scenery later? Can you look at the scenery later? Can you imagine how beautiful that space was later after you have dealt with wonder? But no, I think the movie would have ended here if they would have just grabbed that book when they got there. They would just sat there, stood there, and literally looked around and was talking about how beautiful the scenery was. I was like, Wanda, Wanda, get in here right now, because these people are not serious. So we're gonna go. So while they were looking at the scenery, you see this clip over here. Wanda gets in. I'm like, yes, okay, it's about time. So when Wanda gets in, now Doctor Strange wants to grab the book. She ended up destroying the book. So I was not surprised that she destroyed it. I was like, you were just standing there like tourists instead of literally taking action like people that are running for their lives. So yeah. That's the time she tried.
Children would want.
Okay, we skipped a lot because, you know, I told you guys I don't want to do this video for a very long time, and it's already half an hour. So there is a lot. We're going to be skipping a lot. So if you want to go and watch this video, you can go and watch this video. Now, with that being said, yeah, this was the part where she tried to, like, after Wanda have brought her from the other side of the universe where the book was, and literally left Strange, and I think teleported. She actually, when you saw the mind control part, that was when Wanda used her to open a portal and then kicked Strange and his girlfriend right into the portal to another universe. And in that other universe, Strange other self was just miserable. The other Strange just looked miserable and was trying to bargain about Strange giving him the girlfriend. I'm like, she's not his property. Can we stop? Okay, let's go. And this is the particular part where Wanda is trying to extract America's power. So she's trying to extract the power this time.
Never know.
Maybe not, but you will.
So before we skip, because I know there's a lot of skipping right here, because I want to finish this. It's already 32 minutes. And before Wanda actually, goes try to take away America's power, America told her that one of the children knows what is happening. And Wanda was trying to hide everything. Even she was trying to hide everything from the kids. She was trying to kill the other universe one, the Wanda from the other universe. She was trying to kill her and take the children. Like, that is how, when they say this is a multiverse of madness, believe the movie. The title fits exactly what this movie is about. Okay, before we get into this, I know we've got a lot of scenes. So now here we go. You know, Strange is still trapped in the other universe, where he actually had to fight his other self. He had to literally fight him, and he actually won and took the what is it called? The dark old spell. Is it the dark old spell? The dark old spell, the book. And this is the thing, what happened in the other side. So Strange tried to dream walk into this universe over here. But the thing, if you remember, the first Strange died, so Doctor Strange had to bury his other self in this universe. So he needed to dream walk, but he needs another of him in this universe to be able to dream walk. Now he had to dug up his dead self from this other side where he buried the corpse, and literally dream walk with the corpse of, and it looked terrifying. I'm gonna say it looks very terrifying. And the thing was, while he tried to dream walk, he almost like drowned in, it was like in hell, and with all these monsters floating around and trying to drag him with them. And at last, because of the book is also very corruptive, it could corrupt your soul. So the girlfriend had to literally be there. She actually had to fight some of the monsters off and literally be there for Strange to recover, which he did. So it was not possible for him to literally dream walk in this universe with his corpse, the other, yeah, exactly what it is. This particular scene was freaky. So
Dreamwalking, you hypocrite!
yeah. So while Wanda, at this point, Strange has known how to use the demons from the other realm, from hell, to his benefit. So he came with them because, see, Wanda is too strong. You cannot defeat. Even the demons could not defeat Wanda. Nobody could defeat. With everything that Strange did, nobody could defeat Wanda. I was like, the only thing we can do right now is pray she change her mind, because it seems like you can't win. Nobody can win. Nobody can win. It didn't matter if Strange had to dream walk. Wanda was not afraid, and she didn't care. She didn't care. So let's get back.
In other me's body.
So this is the time Strange was literally like explaining himself to America about that he is dream walking. So his body is, his original body is in the other universe, and he is literally dream walking. So let's go.
It's okay.
And this part here is where he asked her, like, she asked him to take away her powers, and she knew that she was gonna die. But Strange literally at the end told her not to, that he's not gonna be taking her power away, and she can keep it, but she has to fight Wanda. And I'm gonna say this: when he gave her that courage, I was like, okay, maybe, you know, she's gonna be able to. But it didn't last long. It didn't last long because Wanda, woo, trust me, it was hard. It was hard. Okay, let's go.
I understand now.
Yes, you can. You have been all along.
So that particular scene you saw them fighting, and she almost thought she was gonna win, but she didn't win. Before we get into this part here, now this was one of the ending. So this part over here was when America actually understood that nobody could win against Wanda with the ambition that she has. So America did something. She actually she said, I know that I will not win, so I'd rather give you what you want. So she opens the portal to the other universe where the children and the other Wanda was. And Wanda was so pissed because now everybody saw her, and the kids were like screaming, witch. Oh, it was so heartbroken. It was heartbreaking seeing the children that she really loves like that. I mean, this particular scene made me cry. It actually, for a very long time in this movie, this is one of the scenes that made me cry, because you kind of look at her and she's like, although she didn't give birth to them, but it is still her children. It just makes me cry. This particular part made me cry, and she was outraged. Jesus.
What have you done? Get away from me! Please. I would never hurt you. Never. No good they'll be loved.
Okay, we're gonna say, yeah, I cut a lot of scenes. Girls. See, we're gonna make this fast because, see, the thing is, you can't play the original, and I have to cut a lot of scenes from this because I don't want to get copyright. You know, I want to still make cash from this, you know, to be able to monetize it. So with that being said, Wanda actually fought this other Wanda, threw her against the wall, like, leave my kids, they are my children. She literally lost it. But this other one that actually, she didn't fight her. It's like she understood. It's like she understood. She understood what was going on. And she was so calm. It's like meeting your other self. I feel like both of them would understand. They do understand each other. But the Wanda from Strangest Universe, she has gone mad. She's literally gone mad. And only yourself, only you can understand yourself. I feel like that's why this other Wanda did not hold any grudge, and she wasn't angry at all. She just like, I do understand. If I was in your shoes, I probably do the same. If I was in your shoes, I probably would do the same. So it's like she looks at her, so she understood. If that would be how she act, exactly the same. So they said the only person that knows you is yourself. So that's what that's what I thought in this particular scene over here. So let's go.
I opened the dark hold. I have to close it.
Get out of here.
I'll find you. What's up?
What's up?
Made some sparks.
So this is the last part of the year. Yeah, this is the last scene over here where actually America actually joined the Wizards, and she was like she was now in training, and Wanda decided to destroy the whole where she called a throne, the dark old, is it the dark oak spell? It was a whole big ass building. So she decided to not be tempted by it again. She said she will not be tempted by it again. So she decided, and she just destroyed the whole thing. So in this last part over here, you see Strange leaving, and America literally thanking him and saying she was grateful that she was in this universe and she came into his universe. With that being said, I'm gonna say this. Thank you all for being here. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all on the next one.
I'm glad I fell into your universe.
Okay, so thank you all for being here today, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Please don't forget to press that thumbs up button and subscribe, because it does help me a lot. It will help this channel. My channel is new, and I would really appreciate it if you come across this video to please subscribe and help me grow this channel. I would be very grateful. With that being said, thank you all for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.